Hi there, I'm Shane Spears and welcome to another edition of Summit Scale, beaming out to you from the beautiful city of Bath in the UK. My guest today is Adam Urbanski. Adam, a very warm welcome. Great to have you on the show.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Brilliant. For those of you that don't know him, Adam is known worldwide as the millionaire marketing mentor, and he's the go-to guy for successful business owners and entrepreneurs who want to rapidly accelerate their growth. Using his revenue rev-up methods, Adam's clients multiply their revenues 2 to 4 times in just 90 days. Adam built his first seven-figure business starting with only $194 and a limited ability to speak English. Today, he influences over 100,000 entrepreneurs. His company, themarketingmentors.com, successfully supports hundreds of clients while he spends 6 months a year globetrotting the world. Brilliant. It's great. Really looking forward to this. Adam, the title of our interview today is Fastest Path to Clients and Cash. Kill your funnels, grow your business. We're 5 minutes for the interview. If you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Let's go for it.
So who is your ideal client?
Oh, that's a great question. Thanks for asking. So I work with highly focused B2B service professionals. Most of them are coaches, consultants, expertpreneurs, as we call them. And we pretty much are with them through the entire spectrum of the growth, from anywhere we're going to get traction, like 300K a year, to what we call rev up or momentum, like from $50,000 to $250,000 a year, and scale, which when they go from $250,000 to a seven-figure business.
Right. And when they come to you, what's the problem that they're experiencing? What do you solve for them?
You know, most people that are experts, they're really good at making magic happen for the clients, but they're absolutely horrible at making clients for themselves. They can't market themselves. They can't sell, right? So that's what we solve for them. Lack of cash, lack of revenue, lack of clients. And the big thing is we turn the last 12 months revenue into their quarterly revenue.
Wow. Brilliant. And what sort of things are they experiencing? What's the typical symptoms that they'll have that are kind of manifesting as part of this problem?
Love it. Brilliant, as you say. Brilliant question. So, typically the first thing is confusion. I mean, there are so many possibilities how to grow the business, and they're just unsure which direction to follow. Right. So they're a little bit like fish out of water. They're flipping and flapping, going a little bit here, a little bit there, but nothing really gets traction. So confusion is a big one. Overwhelm is another one. I mean, if you look online, if you open your inbox, chances are you've got 20 emails a day, each one telling you, the next brilliant idea. So there's information overwhelm. You started the title with the kill the funnel. They're frustrated by so much technology, what technology to use, what to build. And all of that just results in too much work and not enough results for it.
Yeah. And what are the mistakes they're making? What do they tend to make in trying to solve this problem on their own?
Yeah. So the biggest one is just staying in a swamp of tactics. They're just so tactically focused, and they worry about, well, should I do webinars? Should I do podcasts? Should I be on YouTube? Should I be on LinkedIn? Should I be on Facebook? And not only that, but then they also worry, well, how do I do it better?
Yeah.
And the real question is, should you really be doing this to start with? Right. So they need to get themselves out of the tactical land and into strategic thinking, which is who is the ideal, who is the dream client, the ideal client?
Yeah.
What's the actual problem that client has? How can you possibly solve that problem? More importantly, how can you become the best in the world at solving that problem for that particular client? Right. And when you start doing this, it lifts you out of the thinking, the tactics. It starts giving you a clear path how to actually grow your business. So that's a big problem. The second one I would say is complexity. So again, they try to do too many things rather than simplifying. Ask yourself, this is my goal. For example, if your goal is to get more clients, you don't need to build funnels. You don't need to do a bunch of stuff. You ask yourself, what's the simplest, fastest path to acquire my next 10 clients? And you realize it's actually quite simple to do.
Right. And is that different for different people? Presumably it suits different things, suit different styles?
It could be, but so it depends on, the strategies are the same. Again, tactically, how they are executed will vary depending on what stage of business you are in. Right. So if you were just getting started, you haven't even made 100,000 a year yet, chances are your resources and abilities will be at the lower level. As someone is making $500,000 a year, $1 million, they just can put a lot more in place a lot faster.
Right. And we've got a minute and a quarter left. What's a good first action to start solving the problem?
Yeah, that's a great question. I call it P90Xing your business. So P90X, so it's like simplify. It's a very popular fitness program in US. I don't know if in UK it's as popular as it is, but essentially what it comes down to is, look, eliminate complexity. So what would be the 3 to 5 activities that you need to do every day that actually move the needle, that drive the business, right? The second thing is actually repetition. So once you know those activities, you realize you've got to do them 5 days a week. This is not an afterthought. Business growth is your first business as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, right? You got to commit to repetition. And the third thing is you got to commit to actually doing the thing. Yeah. And I call it the ultimate shortcut, do the work. Most people are looking for, well, what about this? And what about that? Can I hire someone? Can I outsource? The first thing is do the work. And actually the first step, Shane, I would say for people, go and talk to more current clients if you have them, or potential clients. Just talk to them. Where are they? What are the problems? How do they talk about the problems? And acquire that language so you can talk to them in a way that they actually understand you.
Yeah, brilliant. Bang on. And one question I've got to ask is, what's the question I didn't ask that I should have asked you?
Man, that is a good question. What's the question you didn't ask? I think you asked the last one. What's the first step?
Yeah.
I think that's the key one.
Brilliant. Well, we're bang on time. That's absolutely brilliant, Adam. Thank you for that. Great insight. Folks, for more resources, the links will be below. Check out Adam's landing page, www.fastestpathtocash.club, and there'll also be an email for if you want to reach out and ask some further questions. Adam, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for checking out our Summit Scale podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes and subscribe, rate us and leave a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to learn more about the work we do or are looking for a load of free resources to help with scaling your business, check out our website, www.summitleader.com.